quick.
Austin Forkner continues to push the number 6, the Frenchman, Benoit Paturel. Forkner, the American on the Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, finds himself in 11th place at the moment with 8 minutes to go. After a poor start, it took him a while to move forward. Ryan Hughes, it's been a long race for him. It's been a hard slog for him, hasn't it, for Austin Forkner? And see, he's looking at trying to climb on the podium. He picked up a 3rd in race 1. He's currently in 11th at the moment. He needs a few more points to get himself up there because Hurling's on 50 points, 25 for 2 wins potentially. Jeremy Martin would be on 2 seconds, 44 potentially. Anstey would be on 3rd with 31 points, so he cannot afford to lose any more positions in terms of the overall classification. He's tied with Mitchell Harrison, Jeremy Seawer on 30, Forkner on 30. So this pass plus one more will see Forkner on the podium.
Yeah, and that's what you're seeing is like he's caught him. He came from dead last. He's caught him really fast, but now he can't get around him because everything like you're seeing is leading into these one ruts or it's a line not as good. And so it's kind of a yo-yo effect. So I feel that if you can get around him, you're going to see him gap him pretty quick. But that's the case.
Good speed through there, though, and this might be the pass that Forkner is looking for here. Paturel will try and put the squeeze on him. He's got muscled out of the way. Forkner wasn't taking no for an answer, was he, Ryan?
No, he's on a charge. He's ready. He's a young kid. You know, he hasn't dealt with too much. Oops, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. But no, he's definitely a fighter, and now you're going to probably see him pull away and get in. But there's a gap, I believe, before the next guy that he has to close that before he can even pass that guy, and so. You know, it's going to take 5-6 seconds to close on someone to even get one more point.
Well, Mitchell Harrison has just gone past Samuele Bernardini, moves himself up to 5th place, and that means he'll move ahead of Max Anstey and get himself on the podium if it stays like that. So we'll keep an eye on that. But this is the pass. Talk us through it, Ryan Hughes.
Yeah, he came over, switched his line, scrubbed it, got a little bit lower. I think got to the right side of the track where it's a little bit smoother. You know, Paturel was trying to come over, but then he just didn't have the room and kind of squeezed him out right there. Classic motocross pass right there. Nothing bad, nothing dirty. That's what we call a good block pass or just closing the line right there. Very good.
And you see how big